Okay, let's go ahead and get started. I'd like to just welcome everyone to tonight's event. I'm Lisa Kiefer, President of PRSA National Capital Chapter. It is a pleasure to spend this evening with you all to honor the best of the best in communications in our region. I think everyone can appreciate when I say what a year it's been. I know that I and many others likely could use some additional positive experiences in our lives. So we have a very fun and celebration-filled evening planned for you tonight. So I'm very excited and appreciate everyone taking time out of your evening to join us. Before we officially get started, let me just share a little bit about this event, particularly if this is your first time attending. Usually we have a really big, elaborate, fun in-person gala. Obviously, we're moving to the virtual format this year, as are most organizations, but we have really done our best to put together a very organized and fun evening. So this is the 52nd year for the PRSA National Capital Excellence in Communication Awards, which had for the past 51 years been known as the Tot Awards, which was named after an Egyptian god of wisdom and knowledge and who was believed to have developed the written word. This year, we rebranded the program to the Excellence in Communication Awards, but it still holds the same prestige of being the premier awards event to honor the most innovative, strategic, and exemplary communications work in the greater Washington region. Tonight, we're going to honor winners in 14 categories and honor our 2020 National Capital PR Hall of Fame inductees. As you celebrate tonight, we encourage you to post images and celebratory comments on your social media accounts using the hashtags ECAs 2020 and PRSA NCC. And we'll put that in the chat for you so you can all see that. And if you do have any questions throughout the event or you just want to share some well wishes, we encourage you to do so in the chat. We want this to be a really engaging, fun, casual experience to an extent for everyone to really celebrate and honor everyone and every organization that we're here to put on display tonight. So now with that, let me prepare to turn it over to our fabulous MC for the evening, Sarah Fraser. And I'll tell you a little bit about Sarah. Sarah is a TV host and podcast host of The Sarah Fraser Show and a former radio personality. Sarah appears weekly on Fox 5's #1 rated Good Day DC, where she discusses lifestyle and millennial Tuesday talker stories. Sarah was also the host of The Sarah, Ty, and Mel Show on DC's 107.3. Previously, she spent her mornings co-hosting the DC metropolitan area's top-rated morning drive show Among Adults, which boasted more than 20 million listeners in the DC metro area and on iHeartRadio. As the former co-host of the enormously popular The Kane Show of Hot 99.5, Sarah's voice was heard through syndication on WZFT-FM in Baltimore, Maryland, WFLZ-FM in Tampa, KISS 107 FM in Cincinnati, Radio Now 101.9 FM in Memphis, and 98.9 Radio Now FM in Louisville, Kentucky. And additionally, Sarah hosted the popular The Sarah Show on Hot 99.5, which served as the midday lead-in to the Ryan Seacrest Show. So I'm sure that everyone with that background and knowledge of Sarah can appreciate that we have a very exciting, engaging, fun, experienced personality who will be leading us through this evening. So with that, I am going to turn it over to Sarah.
Lisa, oh my God. Okay, well, I loved that introduction, although all those radio stations sort of made it sounded like I've been fired from them all, because here I am. But, minus that, I mean, we listed a lot of darn stations, but I'm so thrilled to be here. This is my first time hosting, and PRSA, hi to all of you. I cannot believe that we can't drink in person. I like to host these events for the after party where I get to just get free booze all night and take an Uber home. Needless to say, I am home, but I hope you're having a drink. We're going to have a great time. We're going to get to the program, get in the chat. Look, I don't have any answers for you and I can't reveal the winners ahead of time. So I don't know what you're going to chat to me, but feel free to send me a message. Okay. We're on, we're going. So first up, I want to thank you, of course, PRSA National Capital Chapter, for having me host this prestigious event. As you can see, and as you heard, I've been fired many times. Hopefully they won't fire me mid-program. All right, we'll see how it goes. But I'm honored, of course, to be here celebrating with you guys tonight and looking forward to honoring some of the best in the DC area in PR. We have an exciting event evening planned for you, of course. So we're going to walk through how everything will go, and then we'll get into some of the awards and thank yous and some great guests. First, we'll introduce and hear from the 2020 National Capital PR Hall of Fame inductees. Then we'll announce the 2020 ECAs winners and learn who took home the top honor of Best in Show. To keep us moving at a good clip and hopefully minimize the risk for technical errors, fingers crossed, we don't need any technical errors, we'll feature a blend of live and pre-recorded remarks throughout the event. And after all the awards, we have a special treat for everyone, so definitely stay tuned. We'll host a virtual after-party concert with a local DC musician, Brian Johnson. Again, I have to drink by myself, but Brian, I'm okay with that. You sound amazing. So you can continue to have fun, keep the happy hour going a little bit longer, and support local music as well. Brian is crazy talented. I highly recommend him. I can't wait to see him. Grab your champagne. We are ready. Pop some bottles. It's time to celebrate. And don't forget, as Lisa mentioned, to use our hashtag ECAs2020 and PRSA NCC when posting on social media throughout the event. To kick off our Hall of Fame portion of the evening, I'd like to welcome Martha Boudreau, Executive Vice President and Chief Communications Officer at AARP. AARP is the exclusive Hall of Fame award sponsor this year. PRSA NCC would like to thank you for your generous support of the program and the chapter. So here's Martha.
Hi, I'm Martha Boudreau. I'm Chief Communications and Marketing Officer at AARP, and it's my pleasure to be with all of you this evening. I want to start by thanking Lauren Lawson and the leadership of PRSA's National Capital Chapter for their hard work in orchestrating this evening's event. I am a great admirer of the role and the work of PRSA nationally, but I am especially proud of the work of our very own local chapter. And AARP is proud to be a sponsor of this much anticipated annual event where we honor excellence in our industry. As a 2018 Hall of Fame inductee, I was honored to be surrounded by friends, colleagues, and family 2 years ago when we met at the National Press Club. And I am sorry that we cannot enjoy the festive atmosphere and the drinks and the toasts this evening, but being virtual does nothing to diminish the powerful recognition that comes with the Excellence in Communications Awards. And of course, this evening, we will recognize two well-known and highly respected leaders in our industry, Lisa Osborne Ross and Gemma Puglisi, as they are inducted into the Hall of Fame. Lisa and Gemma joined the Hall of Fame as a result of their remarkable careers, which are full of professional accomplishments, as well as considerable contributions to our industry, as well as community-based organizations. Over the course of my career, I have found that true leadership is not just about one's own personal accomplishments, but rather it's about how a person uses the richness of that experience to help others, to give back, to set an example, to have courage and to stand forward and make their voice heard on important issues. Both Lisa and Gemma embody that important blend of expertise, humility, and mentorship, the true hallmarks of leadership. PRSA is a standard bearer for our industry, setting high standards for ethical, innovative, and creative practices in communications. And our leaders must carry those same standards as they are looked to as living examples of excellence and accomplishment. Lisa and Gemma, you have both made us so proud and touched so many lives. Congratulations on this important recognition of your leadership and the role you play at representing our industry at the highest levels.
Yay! Oh my God, can we get a virtual round of applause for these ladies? Yes! Woo! Yay! That was amazing, Martha. And by the way, okay, for all of you guys, I mean, who doesn't love AARP? I mean, we don't want to wish time away, but I'm ready for the discounts. You know, are you with me? You know what I'm saying? Martha, thank you. That was wonderful, opening to our Hall of Fame program for the evening. And now I would like to hand it over to the 2019 National Capital PR Hall of Fame inductee, Danny Selnick, to give a few words about the Hall of Fame program and this year's inductees. So Danny, we're going to get to in just one second, but I want to give you an intro. Danny is a nationally recognized senior communications counselor who built a long and successful career at 2 international commercial newswire services, supporting strategic marketing and communication for associations, nonprofits, advocacy groups, foundations, and corporations. Danny is a longtime PRSA NCC member. In the past, he served on the board of directors as chair of the Professional Development Committee and co-chair of the Awards Gala Committee. Danny is a past recipient of PRSA NCC's Platinum and Senior Professionals Awards, as well as numerous National Press Club Vivian Awards for outstanding service and leadership. Danny currently provides pro bono support to numerous organizations, including multiple roles with the National Press Club and the George Mason University Department of Communications Insight Committee. So Danny, over to you.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Danny Selnick, last year's National Capital Public Relations Hall of Fame inductee. And it gives me a great deal of pleasure to introduce this year's winners, Gemma Puglisi and Lisa Osborne Ross. There's so much to be said about Lisa and Gemma and why they were chosen to be inducted into the National Capital Public Relations Hall of Fame. Gemma Puglisi is an educator, a mentor, and a volunteer whose entire career has not only been communication focused, but more importantly, student, people, and community focused. Gemma has worked in both PR and news industries. She's worked at Edelman Public Relations Worldwide, Powell Tate, and the NASDAQ stock market. As a journalist, she worked at NBC Nightly News with Tom Brokaw, The Today Show, and MSNBC. In 2003, she took all that industry knowledge and turned to teaching at American University, helping her students become professional communicators. Not only that, Gemma served for 15 years as the faculty advisor for the university's Public Relations Student Society of America and was awarded Best Advisor by her students twice because she cares so deeply about them and never hesitates when someone asks for help. Through her mentoring, many of her students have led amazing careers. Gemma instills in her students a sense of volunteerism by having them go through her community-based learning class, which allows them to implement and hands-on projects and pro bono work for local nonprofits, including Covenant House, A Wider Circle, Washington School of Ballet, Neediest Kids, and Arlington Academy of Hope. Her accomplishments in volunteering go on, serving on the first diversity committee created by AU and becoming the first faculty member to be awarded Faculty Fellow for the Center for Community Engagement and Service. Gemma served as chair of the Public Relations Society of America Educators Academy and held a number of other leadership positions. She's currently serving a 2-year term as the Secretary Treasurer for the Commission of PR Education and as a member of the Association for Education in Journalism and Mass Communication. Her volunteerism also includes serving as longtime member of the National Press Club's Broadcast and Headliners Committees. Congratulations, Gemma. Well, our second awardee is Lisa Osborne Ross, Edelman's U.S. Chief Operating Officer and DC President. She's one of the most well-known and highly respected PR professionals, but she's also known for her contributions to the community and on social issues. She co-founded and led the Washington Area Women's Foundation, which has awarded nearly $11 million in grants to more than 170 community-based organizations, helping women increase their financial assets by more than $45 million. Lisa spearheaded an effort for the Jesuit Refugee Service to raise awareness of the catastrophic refugee crisis and change the narrative through more than 320 million media impressions globally. She also raised more than $725,000 for them. And within her sphere at Edelman, Lisa and her team conduct pro bono work for the Dream Academy. Lisa formed the Floyd Forward Task Force, convening the experts across Edelman to provide strategic guidance to colleagues and clients to dismantle racism. To extend beyond its core efforts, she established pro bono partnerships with CEO Action Diversity and Inclusion's Policy Initiative, National Association of Black Journalists, and Boris Lawrence Henson Foundation. Lisa's the type of mentor who will give everything she has and expects nothing in return. Lisa has more than a dozen formal mentees, from senior vice presidents to managing directors and entrepreneurs, and to countless others that she's helped over the years. To increase the pipelines of professionals from communities of color, Lisa co-created a Howard University scholarship fund for students interested in the PR profession. Lisa also revamped the Edelman DC internship program to ensure more mentorship and senior level guidance. Lisa co-created the E3 network, Empower, Elevate, and Engage, which was established to address the lack of diverse women in the C-suite of communications agencies. Lisa has served on numerous school boards, including Georgetown Visitation Preparatory School Board of Trustees, Marquette University Centennial Celebration of Women, Lemoyne College School of Communications, Catholic Charities of America, Washington Jesuit Academy, the PRSA Foundation. She is a member of the Awareness Leadership Council for the Capital Area Food Bank and the Diverse Leadership Group for the Ad Council. Again, congratulations, Lisa. Well, now I'm going to turn it over to those that have organized today's amazing event. Thank you very much.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Danny. Okay, look, I got to meet these two women. All right. These resumes, these two women are two women you need to know. All right. With that, Danny, without further ado, I know you all want to hear from both of them. Let's welcome the first of our esteemed PRSA National Capital PR Hall of Fame inductees to the virtual stage. Please welcome our girl, Lisa Osborne Ross. Woo! Yes.
Thank you, everyone. You may have seen me sneak and already open my champagne. I've been sipping throughout the entire event and wiping away a few tears too. I'm a native Washingtonian. I was born and raised here. My parents told me early on that the only life that matters is one where you make a difference. And I've been fortunate enough to be able to do that through my career. Thank you so much to the foundation and for PRSA for acknowledging me. Gemma, what a wonderful opportunity to be in the same class with you. Thank you to my friend Ernie Jarvis, another Washington legend who nominated me, and I'm here with two of my three favorite people in the world, my husband and my daughter. And so I just want to say thank you very much and for everything that you all do and for recognizing me in my hometown. Cheers.
Yay! Beautiful. Oh, Lisa, thank you. Okay, I'm going to start crying too. That was amazing. Of course, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I want to welcome Gemma now, our second National Capital PR Hall of Fame inductee to the virtual stage. Please welcome Gemma Puglisi. Yay!
Well, thank you so much. Lisa, congratulations to you. What amazing company that I am in. I am also a native Washingtonian, and so NCC, PRSA, this means such a great deal to me. I'd like to thank, and I mentioned this in my speech, I'd like to thank all my wonderful friends, my incredible family who has really sacrificed a lot for me to pursue my career, which I have loved. And I want to thank all the hundreds of students that I have taught throughout my 18-year career at American University, and my wonderful colleagues and friends and students. Shout out to PRSA for all their wonderful support, and to all the people that I worked with in my career. I really want to thank you. I've had such a diverse career, and I want to thank everybody for those opportunities. But more importantly, I want to thank my family for being so fantastic. And thank you all so much, NCC PRSA. This means a great deal to me. Thank you. A toast to all of you. Thank you.
Oh my God, beautiful. beautiful, beautiful. Congratulations again, Lisa and Gemma. And as a special follow-on, American University is serving as a host sponsor of tonight's event to support Gemma and has invited a former student to share a few remarks. So take a look.
Hi, my name's Nathan Lafaus, and 20 years ago, I was a student of Gemma Puglisi's. And with the utmost enthusiasm, I want to congratulate my teacher, my mentor, and my friend upon receiving this prestigious award. Now, I could sit here and list off many of Gemma's amazing accomplishments, whether it's working at a major television studio, being an author, a professor, or my personal favorite, being knighted by the Republic of Italy. But I think her greatest accomplishment is being a mentor. Whether Gemma's helping students apply to American University's Master in Strategic Communication, or maybe she's helping an undergrad look for their first job, she's a mentor. But why is Gemma really worthy of this award? Well, today it's easy for a professor to sort of go through the motions and, teach a class, grade paper. Gemma's doesn't do that. Whether she's trying to get speakers for PRSA events around the university or helping students find that first job, she's continually advocating and elevating for the career field of public relations. So again, thank you, Gemma, for everything you've done for me and all of the other students that you've worked with throughout your entire career. Congratulations on winning this award. And again, thank you and congratulations.
Yes. Oh my God. I hope Lisa and Gemma, you guys are getting to look at the chat section too, because people are just sending you guys tons of love, tons and tons of love. PRSA NCC is very pleased to welcome this year's National Capital PR Hall of Fame inductees, Lisa Osborne Ross and Gemma Puglisi, who you just heard from. In addition to their tremendous accomplishments and dedication to service, both PR icons have been supporters and advocates of our chapter and our members. Lisa has spoken at chapter events and how she has helped in numerous ways and has been a member of and has been a mentor to many of our members. Gemma has led the PRSA chapter, which has worked closely with our chapter on strategic planning, event planning to reach a younger demographic and transitioning student members to professional members. So let's all raise a glass, please, please, please. Some of us drinking water, some of us drinking champs. And again, congratulations to Lisa and Gemma.
Cheers, congratulations.
Cheers, cheers, thank you.
Cheers. Yes, yes, yes.
Cheers.
Lisa's family. Cheers to hubby. Cheers to daughter. We love that. All right.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you both so much.
Congratulations.
Inspiring. So inspiring. Congratulations again, both of you. With that, now it is time to get to the award part of our show tonight. It's officially, we are ready to announce the 2020 Excellence in Communication Awards. And remember to hang on, everyone, after those announcements to kick back, raise a glass, and celebrate at our after party and virtual concert. You don't want to miss it. I hear it's very good. All right, we're starting out with our first award, which is Crisis Communications. And oh, I should say award one goes to Crisis Communications. There we go. Big winners. Crisis Communications are the big winners of our first award tonight. Starting off the night with Crisis Communications, our first ECA award goes to removing Section 207 from the Lower Healthcare Costs Act by U.S. Pharmacopoeia and Upshift Strategies. In May 2019, legislation called the Lower Healthcare Costs Act, LHCC, was introduced and included language, Section 207, that would eliminate mandatory USP public quality standards for biological medicines. If enacted, this legislation could significantly impact the future of USP standard setting and the quality of medicine around the world. So congratulations. Our first ECA award goes to removing Section 207 from the Lower Healthcare Costs Act. Yay! Congrats! Award number two. We'll keep it moving. Integrated Communications Associations and Nonprofit Organizations. The winner is Vital Signs, Attend to Your Well-Being by the Physician Foundation and JPA Health. Physician suicide is a rising epidemic, with one physician committing suicide each day. In recognition of National Physician Suicide Awareness Day, the Physicians Foundation launched a health campaign that reached more than 212,000 physicians, colleagues, and loved ones, raising critical awareness and providing practical resources to prevent suicide. So very well deserved. Congratulations again to our winner in category 2, which was Integrated Communications Association Nonprofit Organizations. And your winner tonight was Vital Signs, Attend to Your Wellbeing by the Physicians Foundation and JPA Health. Award number 3, yes. We'll get those virtual claps, yes. Award number 3, Integrated Media Relations Campaigns on budget of $25,000 and up. Sounds good to me. Anything with 25 grand or higher, we're in. The winner is Americans Say Current Events, a Source of Significant Stress by Vanguard Communications. And we have a certificate of excellence in this category as well. The certificate of excellence goes to Vital Signs, Attend to Your Wellbeing by the Physicians Foundation. And I'm going to read you a little bit about this. For the Americans Say Current Events, a Source of Significant Stress campaign by the American Psychological Association and Vanguard. The campaign explored the stress Americans feel around specific events being reported in the news. You don't say which ones. We'll name them. The survey results served as a vehicle for important conversations in the media about mental health and its connection to stress, while emphasizing the role psychologists play in mental well-being. The certificate of excellence, as I mentioned, goes to Vital Signs, Attend to Your Wellbeing by JPA. So we had 2 winners in this category. The Physicians Foundation, as I mentioned earlier, a health campaign that reached more than 212,000 physicians, colleagues, and loved ones, raising critical awareness and providing practical resources to prevent suicide. So congratulations to everyone in our Award 3 category. Okay, we're going to move this right along to our award number 4. Integrated Media Relations Campaigns with a budget under $25,000. I like that one too. The winner tonight is DC Art All Night Community Engagement by Link Strategic Partners. Yay! Congratulations. Going to tell you a little bit about DC Art All Night, or AAN as they go by, is a comprehensive partnership with DC that offers a free all-night celebration of local art, culture, and small business. Link partnered with AAN last fall to help drive event attendance, strengthen brand awareness, and land more earned media coverage. Congratulations to our winner, DC Art All Night Community Engagement by Link Strategic Partners. Woohoo! All right. In category number 5 for the 5th award is Media Relations. Tonight's winner is Charging Up Why Charges Visibly at the Consumer Electronics Show, or CES, by RH Strategic Communications. Woohoo! Yes, we love that. We love that. And I think we actually might have a certificate of excellence in this award category. Do we, Lisa? I don't see their name, but I see the name of it. Am I missing it? She'll fill me in. Hopefully I didn't miss you if you won the certificate of excellence, okay? I know you want your award. But let's talk about YCharge. YCharge wanted to put the smart home, retail, commercial, restroom, and manufacturing industries on notice by making a big name for themselves at the 2020 Consumer Electronics Show, CES, and securing major coverage in top-tier technology publications. The RH team developed a multi-pronged approach to achieve success at CES. More than 88 million Americans adults have prediabetes. Oh, okay, I got it. I got it, everybody. We do have a certificate of excellence, okay? Diabetes. So the certificate of excellence in this award category of number 5 goes to Diabetes Alert Day 2019, reaching multicultural audiences by ICF, next on behalf of the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, National Diabetes Prevention Program. So congrats to you too, and I'll read a little about you. More than 88 million American adults have prediabetes, and 80% don't even know that they have it. Those most at risk are African Americans, Hispanics, Latinos, and older adults. ICF Next partnered with the CDC to promote Diabetes Alert Day to educate Americans about prediabetes and encourage them to join CDC's Lifestyle Change Program. So congratulations on Award 5 to both winners in the category. Award 6, we'll keep it moving, is multicultural. The winner, we've got another winner, Diabetes Alert Day 2019, reaching multicultural audiences by ICF Next on behalf of the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, of course, CDC, as I mentioned, National Diabetes Prevention Program. And just a reminder of the amazing work they do, more than 88 million American adults have prediabetes, and 80% of them don't even know it. So they work with that multicultural group to help raise awareness. So important. So congratulations to them and Multicultural for the Diabetes Alert Day. Award number 7 is Observance 7 Days or More Days. The winner is, okay, it's our winner again, Diabetes Alert Day. These guys are on a roll here, okay? They're winning all of them. Diabetes Alert Day 2019, reaching multicultural audiences by ICF Next on behalf of the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, National Diabetes Prevention Program. Congrats to you again. Okay, you're like the Michael Phelps of this award, all right? We've won every race. This is amazing. Award 7, congrats. Okay, award number 8. Here we go, Public Affairs. The winner is removing Section 207 from the Lower Healthcare Costs Act by U.S. Pharmacopeia and Upshift Strategies. Woohoo! In May 2019, legislation called the Lower Healthcare Costs Act, LHCC, as I mentioned earlier, was introduced and included languages for Section 207 that would eliminate mandatory USP public quality standards for biological medicines. If enacted, this legislation could significantly impact the future of USP standard setting and the quality of medicine around the world. So congratulations to removing Section 207 for your Public Affairs Award. Number 9, we'll keep it going. Public service. Our winner is Mental Health for US by Cura Strategies. Woohoo! Okay, mental health, we love you. There's a certificate of excellence in this category too, everybody. The certificate of excellence goes to 2019 Act on Addiction Public Service Announcement, PRG Communications, and Innova Health System. So big winners in this category. Let me tell you a little bit about Cura Strategies. They helped push mental health into the 2020 presidential election conversation with Mental Health for US, a coalition of 95 nonprofit organizations. The campaign united the largest coalition of organizations under a single mental health policy platform ever convened during an election cycle. Big stuff, big stuff. We love that. The Certificate of Excellence Award goes to the 2019 Act on Addiction Public Service Campaign. In 2019, while a national dialogue around addiction dominated headlines, communities, families, and individuals didn't feel connected to the crisis. Innova recognized a need to spark local dialogue, engaged BRG to launch a campaign to destigmatize, build awareness, and encourage members of Northern Virginia community to act on addiction. Love them. Congratulations to everybody in the public service category. Okay, a few more to go. Award number 10 is your public service announcements. The winner in this category is The Good in You Lives On, Inspiring Organ Donation Registration by Crosby Marketing. Woohoo! All right, Crosby Marketing, let's hear about you. In 2019, Crosby created the Good in You TV PSA for the Health Resources and Services Administration's Division of Transplantation. The PSA tells the story of a man who dies but gives the gift of his organs to others, showing viewers how to let the good in you live on. What an amazing, amazing message. Okay, congratulations in the public service announcements. The winner, The Good in You Lives On. Beautiful campaign. Award number 11 is publications. And we've got a winner and a certificate of excellence in this category. The winner is First Things First by Vanguard Communications. Woohoo! And the Certificate of Excellence goes to Access Magazine by, oh gosh, Barbaricum? No, did I say it right? I didn't say it right. Barbaricum, I think, maybe. Okay, well, hopefully there's someone on here you know who I'm talking about. Did I get that even close? Barbaricum. Barbaricum?
Yes,
There we go, Barbaricum. 18th time is a charm, everybody. Barbaricum, okay? So let's talk about the winner. First Things First. The First Things First guide was developed for an overarching campaign directed toward helping AmeriHealth, oh my gosh, Caritas, here we go, AmeriHealth Caritas, District of Columbia, ACDC. Now, if you just told me the band ACDC, I know who you were talking about. Members experience healthy pregnancies and deliver healthy babies. The document includes free local programs and resources for parents and parents-to-be. Beautiful. We love that, love that. The Certificate of Excellence goes to Access Magazine by Barbaricum. The commemorative issue of Access Magazine was designed to introduce a new agency, the Defense Counterintelligence and Security Agency, also known as DCSA, honor the mission and the history of the legacy agencies that transferred over and showcase the new legacy brand and culture. So congratulations to everyone in the Publications Award. Award number 12, we're doing social media. Tonight's winner is Let's Talk About It, Brittany's Story by Medicines 360 and JPA Health. There are many barriers to accessing birth control, including fear of awkward conversations. Medicines 360 sought to empower women to feel comfortable talking about their contraception and the contraception needs that they may have. Hashtag not awkward, centered around the video, Let's Talk About It. Brittany's Story engaged 300,000 women to join the conversation and learn about birth control. That is all part of the big reason that tonight's award number 12, social media, goes to Let's Talk About It, Brittany's Story by Medicines 360 and JPA Health. Congratulations. All right, our final award tonight, and then of course, stick around because we got a great after party. Award 13 is website, and the winner is Change of Heart, relaunching for a patient-centric website, JPA Health and Milestone Pharmaceuticals. Nearly 2 million Americans live with PSVT, okay? It is a terrible disorder, commonly misdiagnosed, arrhythmia spiking heart rate to 250 beats per minute. JPA supported Milestone to relaunch a now patient-centric corporate brand via milestonepharma.com, timed to their initial public offering. Over 2019, website traffic increased 75% and 91% being first-timers. So in our final category tonight for website, congratulations to Change of Heart, relaunching for a patient-centric website, JPA Health and Milestone Pharmaceuticals. Woohoo! That does it for our awards. Amazing. Love seeing all your comments in the chat. Now it is, well, actually I should say we're almost there, but now it's time to present the evening's top honors. So stay tuned, we're not done yet. Each entry that received an ECA tonight is eligible for the Best in Show award. This award is given to the strategic initiative that had the strongest research, planning, implementation, and evaluation, along with creativity and impeccable execution. Tonight, I am so pleased to recognize Diabetes Alert Day 2019, reaching multicultural audiences by ICF Next on behalf of the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, National Diabetes Prevention Program, as the recipient of the 2020 ECA's Best in Show. Woo! Congratulations! Huge! Huge! Love it! Oh my God! Raise your glass, drink again, toast. It's really an excuse for me to have like a slug of water, really, you know, because I mean, I've been reading it like crazy. But anyway, cheers. To accept this award, I would like to welcome Christina Cruz from ICF Next to the virtual stage to make a few brief remarks. Go for it, Christina.
Hi, I hope everyone can hear me. Wow, thank you so much. I want to thank the PRSA for recognizing all the work that went into this project. I want to thank the amazing ICF Next team for all your hard work and for giving your all for this project. It was really a teamwork and a team effort. I guess to share a little bit of the heart behind this project, the goal was to get the word out about the importance of preventing type 2 diabetes. And we worked with a number of different organizations from all across the US to also promote the CDC's lifestyle change program. And so we looked at organizations that reach African Americans and Hispanic Latinos, knowing that they're disproportionately affected, right, by diabetes. And it was a lot of work, a lot of different time zones and scheduling, but we all had our heart in it. And if I may share sort of my personal experience with the project, I had a chance to help with the Spanish media training and got to meet a lot of amazing community leaders, Latino community leaders that have amazing stories, but weren't sure how to share it. Some were afraid of working with the media. Some didn't know how it even worked. And so to be able to have a role in helping them navigate the process, understand how it works, and helping them share their story in a compelling way, but also in a way that they would feel comfortable and remaining true to themselves. I think that was my favorite part of the project. And thank you again to the team, and muchas gracias.
Beautiful, 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 Christina. Big congratulations and thank you for that speech. That was awesome. As I mentioned, of course, congratulations again to all of our winners and Certificate of Excellence honorees. Since we all can't be in person this year at the gala, PRSA NCC wanted to do something a little extra special to recognize this year's honorees. In addition to the champagne gifts you all are receiving, the chapter had a video created to share a glimpse at the organization and work of this year's impressive finalists. So let's take a look.
The National Capital Excellence in Communication Awards are the premier awards event for the Greater Washington, D.C. area communications profession. Hosted by the Public Relations Society of America National Capital Chapter, the awards honor the most innovative, strategic, and effective work of communications professionals in the region. This is the 52nd year for the awards, which had long been known as the TOT Awards, and was rebranded just this year to the National Capital Excellence in Communication Awards, or the ECAs. We are so fortunate to have an incredibly experienced and reputable panel of volunteer judges who spent countless hours reviewing all of the entries this year, meticulously scoring them, deliberating, and assessing each against rigorous professional standards of excellence. This year's winners and finalists represent some of the finest development and execution of campaigns and tactics that you'll see in communications. Not only will they join the ranks of honorees from the past 51 years, they are also going to serve as the inaugural group of winners and finalists under the Excellence in Communication Awards name.
Thank you, National Capital Area PRSA, for recognizing mental health for us in the category of Outstanding Public Service Campaign. So we're humbled and proud of the nearly 100 organizations who came together to make sure the voices and the issues of mental health were heard on the national agenda during the 2020 election cycle.
ICF Next partners with CDC to help their 10 grantees increase enrollment in the Lifestyle Change Program. And in 2019, we leveraged Diabetes Alert Day to host a radio media tour to let African American and Hispanic adults know about the program. And at the end of the day, our CDC grantees reported an increase in social media traffic, phone calls, web traffic, and program enrollment.
Hi, I'm Carrie Jones, principal at JPA Health. The Physicians Foundation turned to JPA Health to raise awareness about physician suicide. Based on key research, JPA created a health campaign called Vital Signs, Attend to Your Well-Being. By reaching physicians and providing practical resources, the campaign helped move the needle on stigma related to physician suicide and further position the foundation as a leader in addressing physician well-being.
We are honored to be recognized for our campaign, removing Section 207 from the Lower Healthcare Costs Act, a small provision that would have had big consequences, removing the requirement that biologic medicines meet USP quality and safety standards. Our campaign included mobilizing leading public health groups, extensive earned media, and digital and print advertising both in Washington, D.C. and in priority states and congressional districts. We successfully removed Section 207 from the legislation and prevented its inclusion in any other proposals in Congress.
The First Things First brochure was developed for an overarching campaign directed toward helping AmeriHealth Caritas District of Columbia members experience healthy pregnancies and deliver healthy babies. So to help address poor maternal health outcomes, AmeriHealth Caritas sought Vanguard Communications' help in crafting a strategy for its messaging and marketing materials related to this issue.
Since 2007, the American Psychological Association has looked at how stressed Americans are, what's causing their stress, and how it impacts their health, lives, relationships, and work. Our Stress in America project has drawn attention to the strong link between our mental and physical health and educated all of us on how to manage our stress in healthy ways. Released just last month, the 2020 APA Stress in America report sounded the alarm about the potential long-term mental health impacts of the global pandemic and the particularly serious consequences for Generation Z. We're proud this work has had a real impact.
On behalf of the Public Relations Society of America's National Capital Chapter, we are so thrilled to honor them and put their work on a well-deserved pedestal for others in our community to both celebrate and learn from, so we can collectively encourage continued excellence in the profession.
Love it. What a beautiful, wonderful, amazing tribute tonight. PRSA NCC will be sharing the video with all the finalists as well as on its social media pages after the event. So if you want to see it, rewatch it, it'll be there for you. Remember to also post your cheers and celebratory posts about tonight's event and tag PRSA NCC handles using the hashtags #ECAS 2020 and PRSA NCC. Now I'd love to welcome all of our winners and Certificate of Excellence honorees to the virtual stage for a celebratory cheers. Winners, turn on those videos, wave, toast. I see we already have someone holding up some milk. We are toasting with a little milk and sippy cup. We like that. Yay! Cheers to 2%. Woohoo! Lisa,
congratulations, everyone.
Yes, Lisa and Gemma, congrats. Oh my gosh, so amazing to see you and hear your speeches and everything you've done.
Cheers, everyone. Congratulations.
Cheers, everyone. And cheers to PRSA for pulling this off. Remarkable, remarkable. It is something that we will all remember. So thank you for all of your extra effort. And it was a lovely event. Sarah, nice job.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you.
Kudos to everybody. Sarah, you were brilliant. Congratulations, everybody.
Cheers, congratulations. Thank you.
Awesome. Christina, you were great. Thank you so much for popping in. All right, guys, we'll keep it moving because we know you want to get to the after party too. So I'm going to turn it over. With that, I'm going to let it go back to Lisa, who will close out the awards portion of the evening and introduce our after party musician. Again, I'd like to thank you all and to PRSA National Capital Chapter for inviting me to serve as your MC tonight. I had a blast. I hope we get to do it next year in person with toasting each other with drinks, but congratulations to all of you. It was such an honor and so fun to get to meet you and get to know your organization. So Lisa, back to you, girl.
Thank you so much, Sarah. Fantastic job. And just an additional congratulations to everyone who won an award tonight or a certificate of excellence honor. And just a huge congratulations to Lisa and Gemma. Your accomplishments are so incredibly impressive. To everyone who has been following your careers for so long, we're just absolutely thrilled to honor you and fortunate to have you in our local sphere here in the Washington area. So with that, I will just provide a couple of concluding remarks for everyone just to be on the lookout. The video that you saw tonight for the ECA winners will be posted online tomorrow. We also have a special video that we created for our Hall of Fame inductees that we will also be sharing out on our social channels and websites. So please keep an eye out for that. And let me just say a thank you to our sponsors for the evening who really helped us pull this event off and make it possible for us to really celebrate in this very strange remote world that we are in. So a huge thank you to our National Capital Public Relations Hall of Fame Awards sponsor, AARP. Thank you so much, AARP and Martha. Amazing. Thank you to our awards host sponsor, the American University School of Communication. Thank you. Our event sponsor, Sarah Fraser, amazing MC, couldn't have done it better, so well done. We also had support from our design sponsor, Julia Taylor, who helped us with our graphic design. And we also had incredible video production support from StoryQuest Video, who helped us put that wonderful video tribute together, as well as the Hall of Fame video that you will see in the coming days. In addition to that, I want to give my sincerest thank you to our planning committee. Again, this has been such a crazy year for everyone. Moving this event into the virtual space required so much effort on a lot of different volunteers' parts within PRSA National Capital Chapter. I'm so fortunate to work alongside these individuals in addition to an entire core of volunteers. So thank you to everyone who was part of that planning committee. You'll see their names here on the screen. We are just so fortunate to have had your time and to pull this event off. Thank you to all of our judges who spent so many hours looking over all of the submissions and looking at those against really rigorous standards and selecting winners and Certificate of Excellence honorees. We just so appreciate your time and your efforts in that regard. Another thank you to our Best in Show judges, who you will see here, who spent additional time selecting the Best in Show winner. And a thank you to our Hall of Fame judges, who you will all also see on your screen here, and whom many of them have been with us tonight and are still on. So thank you so much, everyone. And with that, we will turn it over for our virtual concert this evening. And I'm so thrilled to have a local musician joining us, Brian Johnson, who is going to be playing us some fantastic music. So I invite you to keep the party going, bring your drinks, your champagne, just sit back and listen. I'll tell you a little bit about Brian. He is a native Northern Virginian, and his style is similar to City and Color, John Mayer, Jason Mraz, and Zach Brown. He's a singer, songwriter, bartender, screenplay writer, all the wonderful things that makes the DC music and arts community so vibrant and so wonderful. We're so glad to be celebrating and supporting that community here. And I will tell you that there were a lot of contenders for the musical act tonight. And I, after listening to many videos, can tell you that Brian is incredibly talented. So highly recommend sticking around. And with that, Brian, take it away. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you, Lisa. Congratulations to everyone tonight. I really appreciate the opportunity to be a part of the closing segment here in the after party for PRSA NCC's Excellence in Communications Award Ceremony. I know that Lisa worked really hard to piece this together, and I am grateful for her engaging me to perform for you all tonight. A little bit about me before I get started. I was born and raised, as she mentioned, actually in Annandale, just outside the Beltway. I've been singing for most of my life, and about 5 years ago, I decided to pick up the guitar and try my hand at being a singer-songwriter. So I've recently started recording my first professional album in the studio, and while I plan to perform a number of cover songs this evening that I'm sure you'll all enjoy, I wanted to start off actually with an original song that I just released the other day. You can find it on Spotify, Pandora, SoundCloud, and I think as time goes on, you'll be able to get it on additional platforms. If you'd like to send tips virtually, you don't have to, but I think Lisa, at some point, if she hasn't already, she'll provide you some details on my Venmo and my PayPal. And if you guys want to connect over social media to keep up with my journey and all the new music that I have coming out here, I can share my info with you, or you can grab it from Lisa at a later time. So thank you again.